little tick-tock of the ribs. Hold the core steady. Just think of the ribs sliding side to side. Right arm will move. Bring that elbow in and rotate. Palm up, palm down. Maybe start to shift your weight a little side to side. Hold out and circle right arm. Just big circles. Reverse. One more. Palms close and open. And start to tuck and round and open. One more. Left arm, rotate and pull. You can speed it up with the beat if you want. Three, two, big circles here. One more back, reverse it. One more. We clap and pick up that knee. Three, two, one more each knee. Reach your arms to the sky and throw and bend your knees. Inhale, throw and bend. Inhale, throw and bend. Hold low when you get there, arms are back. We're gonna pull them in and open to stand. Squat, reach forward, open, stand. Speed it up. Hold your squat right here, just hold. Reach those shoulders, roll them back. 5, 4, 3, 2, right arm up with the heel, and we pedal, alternate. Three, two, one more each side. Step wide. Take an inhale and fold. You can support yourself or bring hands to the mat. Shift your chest side to side, little sway. Then bend your knees, little side to side movement. Hold to the right, little pulses right here. Maybe right arm lift. 5, 3, runner's lunge to the right, pick up the back heel. Knee comes in, out. Stay low on that right side. One more, hold your lunge. Right arm circles. Three, two, back to center. Square your feet to the front. Left side, little pulses here. Maybe left arm lifts. Rotate to the left. Runner's lunge, we step in and out. Stay low in that left side. Last one, hold your lunge, left arm circle. You know where we're going next. the whole rest of the body is still. You're driving that navel up to the spine. We lift and drop. We have 3, 2, hold the left hand, row the palm towards the shoulder, elbow back. Reach and row right here. Keep driving that navel to the spine. Slight scoop of the tailbone. Push and pull right from the shoulder. Squeeze the lat. Squeeze that shoulder blade in place. We have 3, 2, 1 more. Come to that bend of the elbow. We're going to open to the side. Curl in, open side. So that elbow is kind of staying even with the chest or the shoulder. And you're extending and almost a little bicep curl in center. Keep lifting out of that right hand. Keep driving that navel to the spine. Deep breathe in. 3, 2, 1 more. Palm is coming up alongside the body. We're going to lift, tap the fingers down. Lift, tap. So the palm is up. We're thinking back of the shoulder, tricep. You're driving that navel in. Hips are not swaying. They're holding steady. The arm lifts, tap, lift, tap. Nice long neck. Don't let it bend. Just looking forward to the top of your mat. 3, 2, hold the arm up. Just bend the elbow and extend. Squeeze that elbow in. It's a bend, extend. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. You can sit back to child's pose. Maybe roll out that right side. We'll switch to the right arm moving so you can wrap the palm if that feels more secure. Reset your tabletop. Draw the navel to the spine. When you're ready, right arm reaches and lifts, and then tap down. You'll feel a little more maybe limit of mobility, lifting. Just listen to your shoulder. Keep driving navel to spine. You're imagining you're pressing the whole back up to the ceiling. Back of the head included. Reach and lift. 3, 2. Last one. Hold the arm up. We row to the shoulder and press. Row and press. Don't arch that back. Keep the navel drawn up and in like there's lava under it. Press and pull. We have 3, 2. Hand comes to the shoulder. We press out to the side, curl under the belly. So it's almost like a fly. But that elbow is staying even with the chest. It's a fly and curl. Lift out of that left side. Don't dip into that shoulder. 3, 2, 1 more. Hand comes alongside the body. Palm is up. We lift, tap down. Lift, tap, lift, tap. Nice long neck. Core engaged. hands being slightly wider than the shoulders. So squeeze your knees together, squeeze your big toes together. We're gonna lift and reach, pull, lower down and pull. Lift and pull, lower pull. You're scooping the ribs into pockets. Don't let them flare when the arms lift. Squeeze that glute. Almost imagine tucking that tailbone as you lift. We have 3, 2, 1 more. Come down. Right hand is going to come down next to the body. Left leg is going to extend out. You still are holding with the left side. You may have to choke it up. We're going to row with this left arm to the shoulder. Kind of like that sword draw we do sometimes. Reach and pull. You can test your balance and lift that left leg if you want. Slight little rotation of the body down and then open as you draw that band. Stay here or add the pull. It's a row and a draw. There you go. One more and you'll hold the arm at the sky, the palms coming in front of your body and lifting. You can have foot down or not, but you're going to feel that core engage. It wants to pull you over, you fight it. Drive the navel to the spine. 3, 2, 1 more. Come back to kneeling. Woo! Hands slightly wider than the shoulders. Elbows are going to stay in. As we lift, it's more a push out to the edges, like a V, and come in. Push, sit, push. Ribs tuck down, as if you could bring the ribs to the hip bones. Core is pulling in. Squeeze those big toes together. We hold wide in 3, 2, hold wide right here. Just press back, press back. We travel down, 2, 3, 4, up. Think of squeezing those shoulder blades together. One more down. One more up. Left hand down, right leg out. You can adjust your resistance with that right arm. We just row and a little twist. Draw that navel to the spine. Lead with the elbow. Maybe the leg lifts. Add the draw, row, draw. So you may have to adjust your resistance. This is your class, you do it. Whatever makes it work for you. One more here. Hold the arm up. It comes in front and lifts. Brace that core. Hollow it out. Drive the navel to the center. Three, 2, last one. We're coming back to our tabletop. Actually, we're going to come to sit. Give our knees a break. Sit First, we're going to loop our feet in the middle of your band. Legs will be extended, or you can have a soft knee. You may feel better resistance if you kind of cross the band or even loop your feet. You decide. Sit up super tall. Drive the navel to the spine. Roll your shoulders back and down, little narrow rows. So just pull, squeeze shoulder blades, release. Sit up tall, pull and release. So we're fighting posture. We're squeezing those shoulders back and down. It's almost a little micro pause, like you're squeezing an orange between those shoulder blades. Three, two, last one. We're going to take an inhale, tuck your chin to your chest, and we're going to roll back halfway, scooping that tailbone up and under. Feel your core engage, and then roll yourself back up to seated. You can let the band help you. Exhale, tuck it around. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, tuck it around. Inhale, lift tall. Flex those feet super hard. Move with your breath. You can go as low as you feel the control in your core. One more time, and we hold the halfway. Arms are going to extend out to a V, and we're going to rotate right, center, left, center. Keep scooping that core out. You're imagining the ribs are tucking towards those hip bones. Exhale on the twist. Rotate, center, rotate. Pull to the right when you get there, twist, pulses. Scoop that core. Widen those arms if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2. We go center. We go left and pulse it. Wide arms. Resist. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Sit up nice and tall. Wide rows. Flex your feet. You can always bend your knees. Choke up as much as you need to. When you're ready, elbows wide and high. Hold. You're trying to fight to keep shoulders over hips. Cores engage. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Last one. All right. I'm going to double wrap my feet, but you don't have to. It will just help the band kind of stay in place. And then you'll probably be closer to your ends. We're sitting up super tall. Feet are flexed. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. On the exhale, we're going to fully roll down, tucking that tailbone under, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale when you get to the bottom. Exhale, tucking around. You can use your feet to lift yourself up, or the band. Sit up nice and tall. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll. Using that band or not. Relax at the center. Flex your feet. Inhale, exhale, roll up. Today my mind went away. Woo. Sit up nice and tall. One more time. Tuck and roll. Inhale at the bottom. We lift only halfway. So tuck and round. Roll up and hold your halfway. Now draw those shoulders back and down. The palms are gonna lift lower. the core. Ribs are tucking into pockets. 3, 2, last one. Now we open, close, open, close. Palms are in, might feel better. Brace that core, exhale on the effort. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Inhale, sit up super tall. Exhale, tuck and roll to the back. Bring your knees to your chest. We're keeping our feet looped. You're going to anchor your elbows to the mat. I like the band inside my knees, but you decide where you want it to go. You're going to frogger with heels together, toes out by pressing against the loop and pull the heels back in. You're imagining the calves are sliding on a table. You're bracing that core, drawing navel to spine as you resist the band. And fight it to return. Don't let it snap those legs back. You can stay right here, or you can add an ab curl. Little crease at those ribs where you're pressing the back of your ribs to the mat. Up to you. Heels are glued together. Toes apart. 3, 2, last one. Bring the knees back, then lower head and shoulders. We're going to extend the legs to the sky and slip out the left foot. Just the right leg is in the loop. Flex the right foot. We inhale to lower. Resist your band as much as you want. Point to lift. Flex down, point up. So you create the resistance by how far you choke it up, and your elbows are anchored to the side. It's flex down, point up. You can keep that left foot bent, knee bent, or you can slide it out. But flex the left foot if it's extended. Heel down, point up. You're still drawing the navel to the spine. You're tucking your ribs into pockets. You're breathing. Hold the leg at the top when you get there. Flex the right foot. You're going to windshield wiper the leg. It's going to open to the right just enough to feel the core on that right side, but not let the left hip lift, and then you draw it back to center. So you open, draw it back to center. Imagining you're moving that right leg through mud. It's an open, draw back to center. Open, inner thigh work big time. And that right oblique, and transverse ab. And pelvic floor. It's an open. And squeeze in. 3, 2. Meeting at the top. We're going to do a single leg teaser. I'm going to extend my arms, choke up on the band. We're going Okay. Try not to bend your wrist, so adjust your hand so you can keep a straight wrist. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more. Let the legs slowly come down and roll forward. Reach for your toes. We're going to change to the left side. I think I had it looped. You can loop it or not, up to you. We'll sit up super tall. When you're ready, exhale, tuck and roll back to your back. That left leg lifts to the sky. Elbows pressing into the mat. They're your anchor. We flex the foot to lower. Point to lift. Flex and point. It's an inhale down. It's an exhale up. You're imagining there's a string from your belly button to that left leg. And when you exhale and the navel drives down to the spine, it's lifting that leg. The core is moving the leg. Inhale down. Exhale up. Flex it down. Point up. Right side's active, flex. One more down. Hold at the top. Flex the left foot. Here's where we open and draw the leg in. You're trying to keep those hip bones from shifting. You don't want that right side to lift. You just open enough to feel inner thigh and left oblique. And probably pelvic floor muscles. Everything's drawing up and in. It's a little open and back to center. Hold in center in 3, 2, last one. Single leg teaser, arms, I'm going to extend mine, take an inhale. On the exhale, you roll up, then 4 bends. 4, 3, 2. Last one, tuck and roll down. Inhale, exhale, roll up. 4, 3, 2. Last one, tuck and roll. Inhale, exhale, up. 4 bends. One more. Tuck and roll down. Inhale, exhale, roll up. 4 bends. We stay here. 2, one more. Keep that knee bent, arms extended. We rotate left and center. So that knee is your anchor. Flex that left foot. It's a little twisting of that core. Wrists are straight. 3, 2. Hold your left twist. Actually hold the twist, the leg open. Oh, sorry. Extend and bend that left leg. Forgot what we were doing. Woo. 3, 2. Last one. Left leg comes down. Inhale and exhale, fold. And we're going to get rid of the wrap for a second and come to standing. Grab your weights. Feet are hip distance. Core is engaged. Alternate your bicep curls. Here we go. See if you can bring your elbows slightly in front of the body today. Shoulders are still squeezing down. Almost as if they're sitting on a table. You're going to feel those ribs and core engage just a little more. Center, we pull and scoop. Little circle rows. Brace Flex that core as the arms lift. Three, two, last one. Now we cross bicep. All right, next, tomorrow, is a mashup class. It's going to be a little bit of everything that I do with you and something a little new. It's a little high energy at times, so I hope you'll come and give it a go. Last left. Wide, palms to the side, rotate pinky in and open. Little rotator cuff. Drive that navel, soft knees. Squeeze those elbows to your side.